Gonna like this.
Caber, when we first met, you mentioned saving some of your story for another time. I'm curious. What happened with you in the Iron Bar?
Ah, that's right. The Iron Bar's organizer, legendary bard Scory, was preparing to hold a grand opening ceremony. And that's when I stepped into Haven. Oh, one thing before I start. Back then I was called Peregrine. A random name Shams picked when I was resurrected.
Hey, I'll have you know I put a lot of thought into that name.
Roster, check. Speech, check. Poster, check. No, wait. The poster.
Hello, is Scory here?
Scory. Unfortunately, the only one here is her poor scribe. That'd be me. The great Iron Bard is probably busy with something or other.
All right, maybe we can try our luck elsewhere.
Wait a moment. Rather than going somewhere else and causing trouble, why don't you help the Iron Bard out? No matter what business you have with her, doing her a favor would be a good start.
Ha! How could I pass up such a great opportunity?
Listen to his request first.
Here's the thing. I'm preparing for the Iron Bar's grand opening, but I'm missing some posters. It just so happens that the Old City Theater, not far from here, has a number of excellent posters left over from the Golden Age. Do you think you could retrieve a few for me as references?
All right, that sounds fun. What kind of posters do you need?
Something I can use directly, something grand, exciting, and meaningful. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Excellent. Thank you.
You can't just blindly agree to do things like that, Peregrine. Peregrine?
Huh? You know what, Shams? I think there's something strange about that scribe. When he mentioned Scory, his tone was kind of hesitant. Maybe he was hiding something.
All right, all right. Let's get what we can. There sure are a lot of posters here.
This one looks like it would, I don't know, show the romance of the Iron Bar?
I, for one, don't want to see people smooching at the opening celebration. Let's look for something else. I mean, let's get some alternatives.
What about this one? The great and powerful lead on their way to conquer the galaxy.
Oof. Reminds me of the House of Devils.
Aha! This is the one!
A showdown between warriors with the Traveler as their witness. It's a perfect fit.
An abstract masterpiece from the Golden Age.
Abstract, maybe. Masterpiece, not so sure about that one. Uh-oh. Remember those fallen the scribes that would be in the area? Well, here they are. Let's check out the second floor, Peregrine.
Do you get this poster, Shams?
Nope, not a clue. Should we check out another? If you ask me, this one depicting the traveler above a city is the best. It feels hopeful. Oh, I just remembered there's another balcony. We should check it out. Ah, there's no end to these monsters.
Shams, I like this one, with the ship sailing into the rising sun. It conveys a sense of fearlessness, don't you think?
Of course, of course. Well, that should be plenty. How about we bring them back to the scribe? Let's see what Mr. Ambiguity has to say this time.
You're back. I trust you found some posters? Huh. These are great. I especially like this one with the ship. Why, it's almost good enough to be our final draft.
Well, wait, you're serious? A ship in an arena?
Add the title of Iron Bar to the top. Huh? Editing? We don't need to do that, do we?
I'm glad you like them. By the way, has Scori returned?
Oh, unfortunately, no.
Could something have happened to her?
No. Don't worry, well, my guess is that she's just somewhere nobody can find. Personally, I think the upcoming opening of the Iron Bar is a bit more important than Scori's whereabouts. So, why don't you help me distribute these flyers around Haven?
Just like that, an ordinary errand unveiled a bigger mystery. One I couldn't possibly ignore.
So, you didn't even see Scori. You just spent the day looking for some unrelated posters?
An excellent summary of that farcical day, Zev.
Then what happened? Did you distribute the flyers?
That we did. And it led to a thrilling new revelation.
Which was...
Ah, that will have to wait until next time. For now, let's take a break and re-energize with the drink. You get the idea. Ah, I sure do like this place. The Humble Tavern. The kind of place where heroes of legend gather.
Lots of stories start here, too.
That's right. Now you will hear of how I ventured into the danger-ridden lair of the Fallen to rescue the trapped Iron Bard.
Oh, come on, Caber.
Hold up. You mean Scori?
Well, yes. I mentioned it before, didn't I? In fact, rumors were spreading like weeds by the time we went to the bazaar to hand out the flyers. The opening of such a grand arena was sure to draw the House of Devil's attention. After all, such an event would lift the spirits of Haven's citizens, as well as boost their confidence in the Lightbearers. And breaking that down would only aid the Fallen's efforts. They would undoubtedly do everything in their power to prevent that. And their schemes would be detrimental to the Iron Bar's grand opening.
Is that so?
Of course. Scori's disappearance confirmed all the speculations and rumors. You recall that shifty scribe, yes? Despite his clumsy attempt at concealing it, I keenly caught on to the information he accidentally divulged. Scori is trapped where no one can find her. I needed no further hints, for the truth had already revealed itself.
Please, you don't need to go into every little detail.
There was no doubt about it. The scribe had used the Fallen in his schemes to imprison the Iron Bard, preventing the grand opening from taking place.
What a unique deduction.
With my own strength, I would unravel the Fallen's schemes, protect and stabilize Haven. A heroic deed sure to be remembered for this. I devoted myself to a long investigation, swearing to save our legendary bard. But I'm sorry, I can't tell this wonderful story all at once. It has more twists and turns than you'd think, and a good story's nothing without a cliffhanger or two, right? A hero's tale often starts at a humble establishment such as this.
Now this looks interesting.
What is it?
A strange message from an unknown sender.
Let me see.
Some garbled code.
Or a cry for help.
Interesting. We're not the only recipients. Someone's posted about it on the Haven network. Have a look. Nothing useful there, it seems. Still, it's clearly an intentional message and not random code. I think I understand it. It looks like a cipher. If I use a special key to crack it, then it becomes this string of numbers.
Coordinates.
The old city library. Should we check it out?
Absolutely. Something strange is going on here. I intend to find out what.
Okay, but remember, we need to be careful. Someone might be in danger. Radagast has sent people to clear this place out at least a dozen times. Yet there are still so many fallen.
And they won't stop as long as they seek the Traveler.
Humans often want to be closer to the Traveler. I suppose the fallen are no different.
Seems we've come to the right place.
Someone's overwritten the defense systems here, making them even harder to hack.
Did they use the same encryption method as our anonymous sender?
This is more complicated. Worse still, they use dynamic encryption. Here, I'll convert it into a visible form. As you can see, the key keeps changing based on the input time.
Yes, but these sections of code are consistent.
Right. They've coded a backdoor into the encryption method here, here, and here. These three form the acceptance code. If we can decrypt that string at the right time, we're in. Given the complexity of this security system, I can see why someone would end up trapped inside.
Not a bad place to be stuck if you need to read up on cryptography.
Enemies up ahead. Be careful.
It's too late to run!
This library has more than one security barrier. Looks like it's the same style of encryption, but whoever set it up has increased the difficulty. Well done, Ikora. Careful. There are fallen here, too.
Void energy grows with time. Here's a peek at oblivion! I will make them regret every shot.
We're getting closer to the center's coordinates.
The presence of all these fallen is worrying. Let's hurry.
Our destination's right on the other side.
Then let's get this over with. Impossible. Admit it, Ophiuchus. That encryption is designed specifically to be impossible to crack.
But the last two times...
Do you remember that magician with the bad leg at the caravan? He let people win the first and second round. Then on the third round, when most people had placed their bets, he cheated you. It's a scam that nobody can win.
So the message was just to trick us into coming out here and play us for a couple of fools? To be completely honest, I find the whole thing frustrating too, but I just can't convince myself to give up. What if someone is trapped in there? Until we get inside, we can't know for sure.
Moreover, it's not like we're entirely out of options.
Oh?
We may not be able to open the door, but we can take a page from the Fallen and knock the wall down.
It's too late to run! Oh, thank the Traveler! I'm finally free! Goodbye, dusty bookshelves. Goodbye, wretched barrier. And goodbye, four-armed menaces who don't understand a word I say. Well done, Lightbearer. I didn't think anyone would manage to free me.
A ghost? So it was you who sent that message?
Yep. You have no idea how miserable I was waiting in there. I was bored out of my shell. I was locked in the horticulture section. The horticulture section! Who in their right mind would find fundamental theories of greenhouse management interesting? Oh, sorry. I'm Sagira.
Listen, Sagira, if you'd just been a little more straightforward in your message, you wouldn't have needed to wait so long.
And let whoever received it be tormented by Osiris's puzzle? Then they'd just go right back to the forums and say, ignore that cry for help unless you want to be humiliated. Anyone who isn't smart enough to figure out that message would have come for nothing, and I'd still be stuck here.
Wait, just now you mentioned...
Oh, Osiris? What, are you a fan of his? I'll need to record this and play it for Osiris at least 30 times. He'll be very offended you said that.
He's a scholar. Of course, if you ask some other folks, he's also a hero, a prophet, the disciple of Fellwinter. He's done a lot of stuff, but he's most famous for his research.
A bit exaggerated, but you're not too far off the mark.
Do you remember that book analyzing branching sources of light? One of its authors was none other than Osiris.
Oh, he's no mere acquaintance. He's my light bearer, and I, yes, yours truly, am his ghost.
I'm Ophiuchus, and this is my light bearer.
Ikora.
It's a pleasure. He might try to hide it, but Osiris will be pleased to meet you too. Especially given your unexpected way of solving his riddles. Oh, to see the look on his face. But Osiris is in quite the pickle right now, and I need your help.
Is this pickle why you were trapped?
Can we talk somewhere else? I've had more than enough of this place. Oh, civilization, how I've missed you. Let's find a cozy place to chat. I'll fill you in on the details. Aha! This will do just perfectly. Warm and cozy. You know, I've actually been to Haven before. Though back then it was still a pile of rubble. Whoa, is that a cat? Oh, right. Back on track. As you can see, I'm here and Osiris is not. Which means he's ghostless. I have to find him as soon as possible.
Why were you trapped?
All because he always thinks he knows best. We went somewhere new to explore. No humans in sight, tons of fallen, difficult to navigate, the usual. Then, I don't know what on earth he messed with, but a portal suddenly appeared. And in typical Lightbearer fashion, he thinks that just because I can revive him, he can waltz right into any weird portal without a care in the world.
Aha!
Osiris believed it led somewhere dangerous. A place where the light is restricted, as he put it. So, being the genius he is, he came up with a positively brilliant idea. throwing his ghost into a super safe place and locking her in there until he came back. And he did this entirely without my permission.
Wait, but what would happen if Osiris died?
Exactly. You instantly saw the flaw in his ridiculous plan, but Osiris, the most arrogant man on the planet, didn't even consider it a possibility. Yes, precisely. I can't just keep waiting. What if he dies without me? And I can't search for him on my own. It's too dangerous out there. But you, Ikora, you were able to find me, which means you're a genius and a top-notch fighter.
I can't do this without Ophiuchus helping me crack the code.
So, will you two help me find Osiris? Please?
Where did you last see him?
I don't know what the place is called, but I can give you the coordinates.
This is...
Huh, you know it?
Yes, it's Jiangxi Metro.
The Fallen over there are far more organized than those in the Old City. We'll need to prepare ourselves before entering their territory again.